Part 2. Azure Moon. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment. Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the kingdom must now supplement its meager forces. And so it requests reinforcements from Rodrigue, who is busy resisting Cornelia's army in Fraldarius territory.
Oh, we're starting off with something right off the bat.
You made it.
We received a reply from my father. You should read it too.
Gilbert has filled me in on the details. He tells me you are in immediate need of additional troops. I would like to say that I will gather reinforcements and send them to the monastery at once. However, I cannot afford to leave the front lines for that long. Would you be willing to meet us south of Fraldarius territory in Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Aelel is halfway between the monastery and our territory. There, I will deliver the soldiers you require.
The Valley of Torment.
Aelel lies on the border between Kingdom territory and Alliance territory. Humans dare not approach that place.
He's right. In Aelel, we can meet up with them without our enemy ever finding out.
Once my old man delivers his soldiers to us, then our war against the Empire can finally begin.
The path ahead will be a difficult one, Your Highness. Deadly, in all likelihood.
True. But what's the point in wavering now? Father, stepmother, Glenn, and even Dedu. I am certain this will bring them great joy. I know if I can just offer them Edelgard's head. I just know it.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
Alright then. Well, looks like we got a full month ahead of us. But unless there's any battles, we're not going to be doing any. It's Henneman's birthday today! Well... Alright then. I don't think I got anything that has to do with Crest in terms of tea, so... how about some Daga fruit blend? A stark bitter fruit from Daga makes this black tea particularly pungent. Concierge enjoy its unique flavor.
My room works better for me, but I am willing to compromise. For today.
I am happy to hear that. Would you like some tea?
Thank you.
I feel like I've done this before with him. I'm confused, because I'm doing the one for his birthday. I swear.
Delicious.
Unless I did it by accident, or maybe he asked for a tea party or something like this, because I swear I've done this with Henneman before. The existence of crests. Easy enough. Up next, Path Labs. Hope for the future, working together. Working together. No. Hope for the future.
What?
Our first meeting, someone you look up to, cookie mishaps. Our first meeting.
The Ashen Demon. What an unbelievable title, knowing who you are now.
I'm sorry, what? The Ashen Demon? Think you might dispel? Disagree? Okay.
Professor. What?
Pose.
Well then. What? Something wrong with my monocle? It is a custom-made piece, yet still problematic sometimes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I don't think I have anything to really gift you. How about a feather?
Ah, yes, I love it.
Glad to hear it. Well, enjoy the rest of your day,
Thank you
Professor.
for a wonderful time, Professor.
Anyways, hello, I'm Jog, and welcome back to Emblem Three Houses. In this episode, we're going to do what we do every time we start a new month, and that is going to be exploring the monastery. And depending on how things go, we may just do seminars, or I don't want to do battles. I think we're strong enough as it is. I don't want to do battles, although we got some more supports, which will be at the end. I'm still waiting for Dimitri. He won't, still won't open up yet. But I gotta, sing with Hanneman. We go over to the marketplace, to the item shop. We should be able to buy ourselves some... No! Okay, so we can't buy Master Seals. Or at the very least, I can't buy them yet. I was gonna say, I would love to try and get the certification for, like... Sylvain, Annette... At least those two, yeah. Oh, and Flame. Actually, what Flame? You're still the dancer, right? Yeah, I still have you the dancer, yeah, because no other class can actually do the whole dancing thing. Alright. Well, hold on, hold on, hold on! Oh, you can be a Valkyrie, or a Darkflyer. Okay. I'm surprised it's the Valkyrie. I don't know why I would think the Valkyrie would be a more... would be a flyer, a Dark Flyer, yeah. You would need more flying, but she could definitely do it. If anything, the Valkyrie would be better for the extra range, but anyways... Oh my god, giving her that extra range alongside her staff? Oh, that would be deadly! I didn't even think about that till now. Oh, something for later on. Anyways, let's just go out and about and explore the world now then, shall we? And well, I'll do what I always do, starting with Abyss. You got a lot to report, alright.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Lots of things happen down here. Lots of reports need to be reported. And for all reportable things, I'm your guy.
Alright, but you didn't report anything. You just told me that to report about reports, but didn't report about what you had to report about reporting. Alright, hello there, you two.
Bandits from Garrick Mock used to come down to Abyss pretty frequently. We never dealt with them, though. We refused their offers at every turn. Sometimes we had to use force. I was happy we finally drove them out for good. Only then there were beasts all over the place. When the monastery fell to ruin, we lost all hope for support from the church. Most able-bodied folks abandoned Abyss for the surface around that time. Since then, we've been barely scraping by.
Yeah, I can see you guys having some trouble. What do we find? A leather shield, a mostly broken Silver Sword Plus, and a very damaged Iron Lance. Okay. And I guess I could try doing something with you, Razia?
Well, hello there.
So, okay. Pairs available to intertwine. So, Felix, Sylvain, Mercedes... Oh, okay. So, Felix was Ingrid, Sylvain was Mercedes, Mercedes was Annette, or Ash was Ingrid. You have to spend 10,000 renown to entwine or sever their destinies. Wow. Okay. And, okay, if I want to get somebody up to, like, an A to an S, it's going to cost me 500. Okay, so it seems like it's 500. The Laser Ignat spawn cannot be deepened any further. Alright. Is it because he's not originally from my class? But wait, I can do that with Petra. Do that with Lycicia, I just can't do it with Ignats. Odd. Oh well. I'm not really worried about you. I'm literally gonna let things play out the way they're going to play out. I honestly have no idea who I want my S rank support to even be with, if I even do an S rank support. Let me know in the comments.
So you intend to march into ALL? Frankly, I want no part of it. Surely such an uneventful journey won't require my presence.
So you're here? So you're staying here?
And miss my share of the glory? Unacceptable. Though I would ask that we at least consider marching only under cover of night.
I don't know. Maybe I like this more. Maybe I prefer the more timid side of her. Hello there, Balthus. You haven't really moved since last month.
I wonder how many soldiers that Rodrigue guy will lend us. Not that it matters much. Taking on the whole damn empire? Not even I would bet on those odds.
Even a small chance is worth fighting for. We'll give it our all.
Now you're talking, pal. I love a nice reckless gamble. Ooh, now I'm excited. You know, win or lose, I guess it's not worth betting on. Who would I collect from after the war's over?
Well, you two seem to be pretty happy together.
The Valley of Torment, huh? I see your angle, but don't let your guard down. Any movement about their borders, and the Lords of the Kingdom will react swiftly. Don't underestimate them. Keep your focus on a positive outcome. There's a lot to gain and a lot to lose.
The Valley of Torment. Isn't that the place where it's scorching hot year-round? You know, I've always wanted to see the world. That's why I left my village. And here I am, traveling to all these interesting new places. to kill people. Not what I had in mind. Maybe I'll find some time to admire the scenery. Though people might get mad I'm not taking this silly war seriously. Oops, that was close. Almost sighed.
Oh yeah, please don't. Not inside of us. Alright, here in the training ground. I'm not surprised to see you here, Felix. How you doing?
I am steeling myself to see my father again. I can't stand that old man.
Even after all these years? You really hate him?
Yes, I do. Above all, I hate the crazed nonsense that comes out of his mouth.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It seems Arianrode, one of the kingdom's sturdiest fortress cities, has fallen to the Empire. It looks like Count Rowe didn't resist, and switched sides to the Empire straight away, repaying all that the royal family has done for him with betrayal. How shameful.
Yeah, you can sometimes see a person's true colors when, worse comes to worse. Alright, we should have a lance tournament today, so... I cannot have Dimitri. We can't send pretty much anybody else. So, Sylvain, would you like to come on in? Not good enough because I couldn't kill. Alright, Felix, let's have you give it a shot. Game? There we go. Alright, and with no lance skill at all under his name, Felix wins the lance tournament, because the guy is a freaking beast! Just put a weapon in his hand and the guy will just motor everybody. He has the strength, the speed, some good defense and all that. So yeah, great job, buddy. Hello there, Petra.
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color.
That's part of the charm. Everyone has a weak spot.
Yes, I will keep practicing more.
Do your best. Alright, hello there, greenhouse keeper. What do we got today? Some flower seeds, lily, rose, daffodil. I think I'm closing my eyes, and I'm just literally hitting the button, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess I gotta repeat somehow. 5. Okay. So, wow, choosing the Western Fallen Seeds, a fruit veggie, Morphus, and a boa fruit. Alright. And just take all that. Pegasus, whatever. What am I using my money for? At the moment, nothing. That's what. Should I be buying more weapons? No, because I have plenty.
Gotta clean out the storerooms, tend the flowers, do the washing, dust the library.
Huh. Do you need any help?
No, this is my job. Lady Rhea herself gave it to me. Even if Lady Rhea's not here right now, I still gotta do my duty. Like you gotta have other stuff you ought to be doing, yeah?
Maybe. Hello there, Ash!
The kingdom capital or the imperial capital? I don't know which is the right way. If we tried to take on the Empire like this, would we really stand a chance? With House Fraldarius under attack, they probably can't spare many soldiers. On the other hand, if we did manage to take the imperial capital, the war would be over.
Not necessarily.
I'm no good at thinking through this kind of complicated stuff.
The idea is, oh, we take their castle, we win the war. But as long as the soldiers keep on fighting, the war will keep going. I mean, taking the capital and maybe slaying Edelgard can deal a great blow, but there's no guarantee that's the end of the war. The light in the pond, what could it be? I don't know. Alright, so what did I find? A golden fish, glittering gold. This fish boasts a high price. I'll buy it for a high price. So is that the, No, alright. Probably just a good chance to find, like, rare fish like that, golden fish. Anyways, hello there.
If we take back the kingdom, we'll recover our soldiers. And some food and supplies too, I bet. Most importantly of all, there are people in the kingdom waiting for our help. Even His Highness understands that, I'm sure of it. Yet, he wants to take on the Empire despite all that. Do you think he just doesn't care about anything other than fighting Edelgard anymore?
Unfortunately, I'm afraid that may be right.
He wasn't always like this. What happened?
Finding Edelgard being the Flame Emperor 5 years ago really screwed him up. That's what happened. Hello, the Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is everyone setting out on a big campaign? Not exactly. Ah, so you're meeting up with the reinforcements. Well, you can leave guarding this place to me. I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Alright. I hope I can trust you, pal. You're not gonna do anything sus. Anna, let me guess.
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal.
Yeah, you haven't really changed anything. Oh, the secret shop.
How about a favor?
It's gone. Gone, I say. I can't do business without it. Hey, you. Get it back from me, and I'll cut you, and I'll cut you the deal of your life. Find the secret thingy that I was looking for. It seems that if you do, she'll open up her secret shop.
Hey.
And yeah, you want more valuable secrets, because of course you do. Oh, Anna, what are we gonna do with you? Oh, we got something over here. Hello there, Sylvain.
AOL, the Valley of Torment. Oh man, I really do not want to go there.
Pull yourself together.
Professor, have you ever been to ALL? If you had, you'd know. That place is crazy hot. For guys like me, who grew up somewhere cold, man, it's gonna be rough. Though, I guess that climate will keep our enemies at bay.
Just do your best, okay? Anyways, hello there.
Can you help me?
Don't tell anyone, but I'm actually an Almiran merchant. I'm looking to export some goods from Folan and sell them back to my homeland. If you help me out, I will reward you handsomely. Search for some rare Folan goods that will please the merchant from Elmira. Alright. Hello there, Cetus.
Meeting reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems an astute decision to me. In that land of oppressive heat, it is unlikely that we will be disturbed. It also means we will need to contend with those harsh conditions ourselves, however. Best ensure we are well prepared.
Yes, it sounds like we're going to be dealing with a desert, which means sand, which means movement restrictions.
To the north of Garreg Mach lie the territories of the Karen and Galatea houses, former lords of the kingdom. Even though their territory is being nibbled at by the Empire, they are still clinging to their neutrality. Since they only display enough force to defend their borders, I suppose the Empire has no incentive to attack them with any real strength.
Not yet, anyways. Give enough time, though, and who knows, they'll eventually just be like, okay, you're ours now, or you can get crushed under our heel. Neutrality is nice, assuming that everybody else is willing to also play neutrality.
No.
Shamir!
There are enemy spies around. Remain vigilant. Capture anyone who seems suspicious.
Alright, I will.
I'm glad you understand. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, knowing who we can trust and who we can't is, probably the most important thing right now. If anyone turns out to be a traitor, it could be, well, the end of everything.
The kingdom doesn't seem to have clear goals holding them together. Different people have different priorities. The situation right now is difficult. But at times like this, you have the opportunity to really shine, eh, Professor? You're in charge. Show them what you're made of. I'll do what I can to help.
And I greatly appreciate that.
It seems some of our friends believe that if we get those reinforcements, we'll be set for provisions, too. But I think it's best not to hold our breath on the food front. With the added headcount from the reinforcements, there will be even more mouths to feed.
Yeah, that's, That's a very good point.
I don't know about everyone else, but heading to the Empire seems like a good idea to me. The search for Lady Rhea will be so much easier if we can just get the Empire out of the way. I suppose Dimitri might still pose a problem, though. He seems so fixated on the Imperial capital, but I get the feeling he's not even sure what he wants anymore.
No, he is an enigma right now. Anyways, Felix and Ingrid, would you like to join me for food? Get your morale back up.
That looks appetizing.
I appreciate any...
Well, I'm glad you're motivated. Alright, Ash and Mercedes, would you like to join me? Alright, Sylvain and Annette.
Professor.
Professor Henneman, how are you? Anyone would like to speak? Alright.
How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
I mean, I think we just did that earlier, but, I mean, sure. Why not?
It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history. It seems only fair to speak on the topic of myself for once. And perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward my research if I shared my own story.
So, you just want me to help with your research? Alright, you have my attention.
I am quite pleased to hear you're interested. Yes, quite pleased. Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning, eh? I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same. Our land holdings were small, but our bloodline was quite strong. So, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy. I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution.
So, then why did you come to Garrick Mach? Did you give it up to come here?
I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests, at my disposal in the Empire. So I came to Garrick Mach and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades. Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance. In fact, it may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about crests. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study.
Well, alright.
Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it. Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared. I have a great number of tests I'm excited to carry out. No, don't worry. They won't hurt one bit.
Alright then. Alright, what do we got over here? Oh, wow, it's Anna's secret thingy. Monsieur Darwin and Anna needs to open her secret shop. It's too incredible to behold. Alright, Anna, here you go.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, friend. That's a huge relief. Now I can finally open my shop. I'll be sure to swing by the monastery again, so keep an eye on the schedule and bring lots of gold. Gilbert, hello there. Oh, right,
Thank you very much.
I didn't finish that last time. Anyways.
These past 5 years, Lord Rodrigue worried for His Highness more than any other. But I wonder what he would say if he saw what has become of Dimitri.
Flane, what are you looking at? Because you're looking at the Wyvern and the Pegasus Knights.
It has been only 5 years, yet so much has changed.
Yeah, you haven't aged a day.
Fallen to the Empire. Skirmishes are rife throughout the Alliance. Despite such tumult, we look upon the same sky, unchanged by the storm happening beneath it.
Do you wish you could return to those days? I mean, it is true, it's just like it was all those years ago.
Indeed. I gazed up at this same sky with Mother and Father. It does not feel so long ago at all. Wait, but how would you know, Professor?
Well, I know there's some interesting things going on with you, but I don't think we find that out unless we go through another storyline. Professor?
The monastery repairs have made solid progress. Most excellent news. When we first returned here, I was unsure what we were going to do with the ruins of this place. But if we can get the cathedral rebuilt, we'll have it looking just like old times soon enough.
Well, hopefully we can have it look even better than old times. One note. Everyone who hears a song I make up laughs and say they're funny, but they're not supposed to be humorous. What's so funny about my lyrics? Maybe they're weird. Your lyrics have a lot of character. Don't fret. They are great lyrics that are unforgettable. I'm gonna say, I like food cause it is yummy. I will put this in my tummy.
Singing is so much fun. It is so much fun to...
Oh, she's so close to, getting a level up on her skill.
I have lived inconspicuously these past 5 years, so as not to be discovered by the Empire. To be able to finally return to the monastery again is overwhelming. I hope that our brothers and sisters who ran far away will also return one day.
I didn't think about that. The people that had left this place only coming back recently because, well, we kind of took it over and started repairing. Also, I never noticed all the damage that happened to the floor.
It is imperative that we regroup with those who continue to resist. Most importantly, we must join up with the Fraldarius family. If we do, our ability to reclaim the kingdom capital is ensured. We should aim for this outcome, rather than focusing our efforts on the imperial capital. This seems to me the best strategy at present. But I feel what His Highness feels. His hatred, his anger, so keenly, as if it were my own. So I find it difficult to oppose his wishes.
I understand. I bet he's just being blinded, though. His hatred is blinding him.
Go away. Go away.
Talk to me, man, for the love of God. We're here to help you. Alright, so what are we looking at? 5,000. So with that, I could finish that up, or I can finish these two up. Or I can get most of this one. The extra experience... Actually, I get extra experience from you.
This one? This one?
This one?
You're all set.
So, luck and charm, defense and resistance, or magic and dex. Let's go for defense and resistance.
This one?
Let's actually max one of these guys out. You're gonna be platinum? No, you're just still gold. Although this one still looks copper instead of, like, silver. So I need 11,000 more renown if I want to get all these things fully restored. And considering the abyss is open, I technically could try to get that just by getting rid of equipment and whatnot. And we're blazing through this. Like, the monastery is a lot quicker now, and I don't have to worry about talking to every single student from every single household.
Can't believe the Valley of Torment.
Well, I have to look for, like, broken items, lost items.
It's exciting. I wonder what the landscape is like.
Sounds dangerous.
It probably is dangerous, but I still want to get there and see it as soon as I can.
Well, at least somebody's excited to go. Lycicia?
ALL, the Valley of Torment, lies on the border of 3 noble territories. The kingdom's Fraldarius and Galatea families, and the Alliance's Daphno family. Incidentally, the Galatea family was originally an offshoot from the Daphno family.
Huh, alright. The more we learn, the more we know.
Yes.
Catherine, I'm not too surprised to see you out here.
Strategically speaking, our best move is probably to head for the kingdom capital. Though,
That's what I was
think
thinking.
It's more likely that Lady Rhea is in the Empire, so I would not object to taking the fight directly to Edelgard. There are no right or wrong answers in war. What do you think we should do? I hope with the goddess's guidance, we can make the right choice.
I still stick by what I say. Take the Empire first. Clear out... No, sorry. Yeah, take the Empire back first, and then head to the Kingdom and deal with Edelgard. Zoltan's Beast Idol. A valuable idol created by the master craftsman Zoltan, who was widely thought to have made weapons. Yeah, I actually think we have one of his weapons, because Felix had it. I think we have it just stored away in our inventory right now, just because I wasn't sure what to do with it, and I'd rather keep it. Maybe I should give it to him.
Gilbert was a knight to the royal family of Fargus? What was a man like that doing in Garreg Mach, I wonder? Who knows? Whenever I try to ask about it, he'd change the subject and avoid giving a proper answer.
Alright. Well, let's everybody talk to you. How about we get some work done around the cathedral? Let's get some work done with the students, but first off, you.
Nice job.
Thanks for helping me out. His reward, a stuffed nether bear. Cute, right? This really incredibly popular with Elmyran children these days. Feel free to show it off, but don't tell anyone where you got it. He says, as he also gives me Elmyran merchants. Mercedes. Teach me some reason. Anna, more reason, please. Great! Now I got a B in magic, but nothing to go with it. Wah! Alright, Felix, can you end up my training with some swordsmanship? Thank you. With that, I think we are done here. So, let's just end this day. And do the usual thing of just instructing the students. Alright, well honestly some of these guys I don't really have to bother with because he already, well, like, he's already mastered, he still has to master though. Although he has a chance of becoming a great knight, although getting some more accent-heavy armor skill would help him out a lot because he has like a less than a 50% chance. Let's work on that X skill now then, shall we? Definitely not getting this one today, however. Although that's kind of fine considering I don't even have a thing to give you anyways. But Yokomori, you're a warlock, and I was gonna have you become a Dark Knight? Yeah, Dark Knight, so you need some lance and some riding skill.
All that work.
Alright, now you just need a lot of riding. So, yeah, that's gonna be a little bit difficult. So we're just gonna have you, like, solely focus on... No. Solely focus on horseback riding to get that extra skill. Alright, Felix, since you already got the class and can start using magic, let's see if we can get you some healing magic, some extra healing magic to be, well, of more help. You got Nosferatu, so that's not a great one, but I mean, the fact that you can potentially heal yourself by using it is by no means a bad idea, a bad thing. You in writing? I guess I could have you keep going in writing and then just have you focus on the bow in your own time, because I think S is as far as you go. I don't remember if there's an S+, and there might be. I don't remember. Alright, Mercedes. Just go. Gotta say, you are so far away from actually, like, leveling up either of these skills right now that doesn't really matter too much. Ingrid! Let's, I guess, work on your flying skills? I don't know what to do with you. Alright, Lycicia, you can just get that. Now you learn some basic healing magic. Great job, girl. Alright, so that takes care of all of this, so let the training begin.
May I be...
As I'm finding more, my arrows are decreasing in quality. They are not flying as far and have less accuracy. What should I be doing differently? You can shoot several arrows at once to ensure a hit. New bowstring could help you shoot with more force. Hide so you have more time to aim. My arrows are decreasing in quality. Yeah, so the issue is the arrows. They're not flying as far and have less accuracy. So, the new bowstring could help you with enough force.
Great wisdom.
I say that's almost like the only one that actually makes sense. You want to go from axe and heavy armor to axe and flying to go as a Wyvern Rider. Nah, you're fine as you are.
Together is better.
You can count on me.
This should be
I work to grow.
I'm getting it.
I'm looking sharp, huh?
Alright. Well, we have no extra side quests, and I said I'm not gonna not gonna bother fighting, so how about we do a seminar? Constance, how about you? Gonna say, how's she gonna deal with this? Because she's technically above ground and it's sunny outside, but she is technically indoors. If I'm sure it's the light.
Practice is paying off.
Alright. Another week. More instructing. Whatever that's worth. Shouldn't be too much.
I thought I had...
Critique.
I know.
I was gonna say, you are such a hard worker that you don't want to be consoled and being told, oh, there, it'll be okay, you'll do better next time. He's like, no. It needed to be right the first time, dang it. I wonder if you get anything for actually mastering flying. Alright, I'm just gonna have auto-instruct deal with the rest of this.
Age is but a number.
Technique never betrays.
Well, good for you all. Anyways, let's the training begin.
Professor.
Shabir taught me lots about bows. I've already gotten real well with horses. You think we think we could work on bows, riding, and bow. So axes and heavy armor to bow and riding at the bow knight. No, you're not anywhere near close enough to doing that, pal. Ah, Felix. You probably don't care for it, but let's have tea. Elmiran pine needles. This key is composed of oxidized pine needles from eastern Elmira, giving it a distinct earthly tone.
Oh, that aroma. My favorite tea.
Okay, I picked this one just because I'm like, okay, he'll want like the pine needles. He'll want like the spiky pine needles.
Oh.
Rather than an elegant tea, because we're doing this in his bedroom, I'm like 98.5% sure. Working out for guards, the opera survival skills. No, alright. What? Okay.
What?
Plans for the future, identification, monastery mysteries. Plan for the future.
Yes.
You're doing great work. Things that bother you, overcoming weakness.
I see.
Okay. Honestly, I feel like all of those could have been fine.
Join me for a sword training again. I want to know my victory isn't a fluke.
I have to wonder, like, does my character bring up the table up here? Nod.
Impressive.
Yes, it was either nod or commend.
What? Professor, join me for training later. I want to try something. Oh, This tastes good. Thanks for your hospitality. I hope you'll invite me again sometime.
Alright. Felix got charmed, he does not require it all, because... Yeah, he doesn't use supports. Or not supports, he doesn't use... What are they called? Battalions.
I'm really
Although, honestly, at this point... Well, no, I was gonna say. At this point, I might have one.
Feeling pretty good
but
about this.
a battalion feels worse on him if he can't use a high-quality one, because with him not having one, gives him +5 to his strength. But I want to say, I don't know if it's their strength or the strength of the battalion when the thing level up. I feel like it might just be the battalions, but I also could see it being the people themselves leveling up. Anyways, let's just do another seminar. I think I saw Anna seemed like she was pretty good. Although I don't know how she's teaching. I don't know why this girl, of all people, thinks that she's, like, gonna use an axe. You're a freaking mage.
This experience is critical.
I see how this works.
You got Hades. Alright, and with that, the end of one week and the start of another. Oh, but it's Cecily's birthday first. Okay. A sweet apple blend.
Oh, this is my favorite tea. Do you, have sugar?
Yes, I knew you love sweets, if I'm like, maybe this one?
Some sweets. Anything is fine.
So, Monastery rules, guessing people's ages, plans for the guessing someone's age. No, plan for the future. Working together, dreamy nights, favorite sweets. I'm gonna say, some of these are obvious. Children to market, monastery mysteries, your ambitions.
If I hadn't met you, I don't think I'd be who I am today.
Now the people around us kind of do mold who we become. For better and for worse. Laugh, admonish, disagree.
Professor.
Game.
I feel at ease. My hair color is pretty unique, huh?
You can say that again.
Ah, that tea was delicious. Invite me again sometime.
Alright. I'm assuming that if you give them their favorite tea, you get extra points towards their friendship. Either way, we're pretty much done here, so next time we'll be dealing with our mission. But we also got some supports, so I'm signing off here. Until next time, so long, farewell, and have yourself a good one. Later.
Sylvain!
Hey, Felix. I'm glad you're safe.
You irresponsible fool! Protecting me like that? You're so weak, and yet you always...
Look, it doesn't matter. As long as you're safe. You can go on living, while I...
Stop kidding around! You're not going to die. I won't let you!
Nah, I won't die on you, I promise. You think something like this could kill me? No way. A little magic will take care of the wound. Some bed rest, then I'm good to go out and do it all over again.
Sylvain?
Oh, come on, that was funny. It's not like you to be so concerned.
You really are a fool. The biggest in all of Fodlan. I thought something was off. There's no way you could die from such a small cut. You're so reckless and inattentive. I thought this might be divine punishment.
Hey, that's not nice. You should be thanking me.
I am grateful. You've been doing this since we were children. Constantly fooling around, but then showing up and helping when we really need you. I'll admit, seeing that smile on your face, I almost want to give you a hug. Almost.
A hug? Did you get hit on the head? Come on. Tell me you want to hug me again. I liked it.
I won't be repeating it, you halfwit. You're obviously fine, so I'll leave now.
You know how we grew up together?
Obviously.
Do you remember the promise we made when we were kids? About sticking together until we die together?
I remember.
Well, I'm really not trying to get myself killed before you. You know that, right?
I know. But I'm tired of these close calls. You have to stop fooling around. Take your training more seriously. You can die whenever you please, but I'm not going down with you.
Okay, I get it. Once I've healed, I'll get my act together.
Then I hope you have a speedy recovery. Sylvain, thank you.
That's what friends are for, Felix.
Excuse me, Ash. Do you have a moment? I finally managed to finish cooking a dish, and I would love for you to have a taste.
Sounds good. I'd be happy to. Wow, Mercedes. This is delicious.
I used that herb you suggested. Boiling it gave off such a lovely aroma. I think I used the right amount of spice, too. Even I could eat it without burning my tongue. I'm a much better cook now, thanks to you. I hope you can continue teaching me.
Oh, definitely. I should thank you, too.
Thank me? Even after all the trouble I've caused you?
Seeing you persevere has made me really happy. In fact, you've reminded me of someone I cared about a lot.
Oh, someone you cared about? Romantically? This is all so sudden, Ash. I don't...
I didn't mean it that way. I was actually thinking about my brother.
What a relief. I didn't even know you had a brother.
He was the son of Lenato, my adoptive father. I always called him my brother, though. Failure never got to him. All he'd ever do is laugh and try again. Whenever I was feeling down about a setback, he would cheer me up. He'd say something like, "Don't worry, we'll tackle it together next time." I was always happy to have him around.
He sounds like a wonderful person.
He was. And I get the same feeling from you.
I've done nothing but bother you with frivolous little things. I'm sure I could never be like your brother. But I'd like to stay by your side, if you'll have me.
What do you mean?
I want to be there to help you in times of need, or to cheer you up when you're feeling down. I should be able to manage that without doing too much damage.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Thank you, Mercedes. I know I can rely on you. Almost forgot how spooky this place is. I don't know if I can do this alone. No, I've got to. What use am I to anyone if I can't even handle an empty tower? Here goes.
The doll from my father must be in there. But I'm too scared to go looking for it.
Annette!
Ash, what are you doing here?
Oh, here, I got this for you.
My doll! You went back for it? But why?
Your father gave it to you. I know you said you'd throw it away, but you can't just toss out something so important.
Ash, thank you. I'm so happy. To be honest, I didn't have the courage to go back in there to get it myself. But thanks to you, I didn't have to. And you're afraid of ghosts, right? Were you okay in there all by yourself?
Well, not really. I tried my best not to think about it. My legs shook whenever I did.
Oh, poor Ash. You're safe now, I promise.
Knock it off, would you? I'm okay now. But I'm glad I could help you and see a smile on your face. Look at me, though. A grown man, scared of ghosts. Pathetic, right?
No, I don't think that at all. I think you're something special, Ash. You were really brave, and all for me. That wasn't an easy thing to do. I'm in awe of you.
Thanks. Maybe there is still hope for me as a knight.
Yes, I'll gladly attest to that. I'm sure you'll be a splendid knight. Maybe you'll even outdo my father.
Ugh, that's a frightening thought, comparing me to one of the king's best knights. But it's a happy one, too. It makes me want to work that much harder.
Is something troubling you, Ingrid?
Oh, Sedith. You seem to have caught me when I thought nobody was around.
Perhaps I can help, if you would like to share.
I wouldn't want to bother you with my trivialities.
I will not pry, of course. But if you keep it to yourself, no one will be able to help you.
That's true. It's regarding my father.
Count Galatea. I have met him once or twice.
Well, you have likely heard that House Galatea's financial situation is precarious. Many regions of Fargus are harsh and infertile, but our lands are especially so. There were several years of fruitless harvests. It nearly ruined us. We could barely feed our troops. Then I was born bearing a crest, after generations bore none. Suddenly my family hung its future on me. My father had hopes that with my crest, I'd be married into a noble family, and that House Galatea's financial troubles would be a thing of the past.
Ah, I see. And the other house would benefit from the addition of your crest-bearing blood. It seems to me you have suffered much for the misfortune of being born with a crest.
I beg your pardon?
I know crests are highly valued, but they are also a burden. My feelings are mixed.
You truly think so? But you're so devoted to the goddess. I'm surprised to hear you say such a thing.
Perhaps one day I will expound upon my opinion of crests in greater detail with you. For now, let it suffice to say that whether or not you bear one is secondary to your identity. You are a person, first and foremost. And you should be permitted to grow as a person, crest or not.
I agree. Thank you for listening.
If you ever wish to discuss this again, consider me available whenever you please.
Thank you so much.